Hi, writers. Now it's your turn. Think of a special time or an experience that you can remember clearly. Maybe it involves a family ritual, something you do every birthday or every Saturday, or maybe just every Sunday morning. Or maybe it's something you did only one time, but you'll never forget that experience. Who were you with? Where were you? Tell me a little bit about the ritual or the memory, and then share some of the details that were involved with that memory. Let's look at an example. Let's say that I went with Grandpa Joe to Lake George, and this was a summer fishing trip that happened every summer. So some of the details that I might include would be seeing the reddish-orange sunrise, or hearing the birds chirping, or eating egg sandwiches and talking about how Grandpa Joe learned to fish, and the waiting anxiously and patiently until I caught something. So those would be some good sensory details. You could put in some things about how you were feeling and making that emotional connection. Notice how these are just in a list. These are not really like whole sentences. You don't have to write the whole story right now. You can just think of little details just in case you choose this one. Another example might be going with Mom to the apple orchard. So apple picking is something that I did every September with my mom. So I could write about the 2-hour drive and how long that felt. I could talk about what the apple surprise would be that year when we got to the orchard. I could write about the juice dripping down our chins as we bite into that first apple. And then I could write about the piling apples high over the top of the basket and how the basket would overflow and we had to stack them just right to get all the apples we could. Now, in your notebook today, I would like you to have at least 2, possibly 3, or if you would like to do more, that is always the option too. These don't have to be very long, and they don't have to be in complete sentences. And you will be typing these on the slide, or if you prefer to write them out in your notebook, you can just kind of make up your own chart with person and place and ritual or memory, and then some of those details. So if you want to do it in your notebook, you can, but I'll also give you a slide that you can type on in the assignment. So just to follow up, writers often write narratives or stories about memories that bring back strong connections with special people or places. Descriptive details help readers connect to the experience, and that helps your reader understand why this time or this person or this place is so special. Today, when you sit down to write, use this assignment to think about some people and places and memories that you could possibly turn into a published piece. We'll talk tomorrow.